Sunshine Goddess 333. How it's your girl, guys? Right to it. Happy Wednesday. Readings, writings, ritual, spiritual consultation. No job too smart. Literally do it all right to it. Okay, so guys, email me Sunshine Goddess 333 at gmail.com. If you sent $1 last week, email me for your free reading. Okay, so I got a couple of people that already have reached out. So please reach out if you sent $1 to me when I asked like last week or so. Email me that you sent $1 and your confirmation, and I give you your coupon for your free reading, because one hand washes the other, and I appreciate that. So happy Wednesday, 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. Where you been? Things are changing in the world. Things are changing in the world. Things are changing unexpected. You know, there's a truth in every joke. A lot of people are getting exposed for the things that they're doing, saying behind your back. God is calling you out this season. Like, listen, I know these people aren't for you, so you got to make a move. Because if you don't make a move and I make the move for you, it's not going to be the best move. Okay, so in this season also, we're promised to be very abundant. And you know, the divine really guided me this morning for this to be our Bible verse, Deuteronomy 28. Get right straight to it. Okay, straight to it, guys. I'm not going to waste too much time in the beginning. You guys know what to do. Email me. SunshineGoddess333 at gmail.com. Ooh, my hands are really, really dry. So let's see. I'll wait for some of you guys to get in here, but I'm going to look for the Bible verse. 8 in the chat. Good morning, guys. Get those thumbs up. I'm just looking for a Bible verse, Deuteronomy 28, because in that message is where you're getting ready to collect. All right, you're getting ready to collect your abundance. You're getting ready to be very fruitful. You know, your life's getting ready to change. There's always the other side where they didn't do so good. But I said, Spirit, I don't want to work on that part yet. Like, I know I got to get there, but I want to talk to the collective about reaping the benefits of what you're getting ready to give to them. And then I'll talk about the disobedience, because when I talk about the disobedience, and then that goes into karmic energy, and it's a whirlwind of energy. Sometimes I like to stay away from karmic energy. It doesn't feel good to do messages about karmic situations. So I don't know how people can continuously talk about karmic. I'm not judging. I'm just saying what I'm not gonna do. All right, so let's see. Where do I start? It's a pretty long Bible verse, but the beginning of it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you listen obediently to the voice of God, your God, and heartily obey all his commandments that I command today, God will place you in high above the nations in the world, and all these blessings will come down on you and spread out beyond you, because you have responded to the voice of God. Many are called, few are chosen. Okay, so if you said, so that right now Spirit's saying, listen, I've called you and you decided to answer, so I'm going to bless you. So that's what I'm telling you guys. There is a huge massive awakening happening right now. Another one. Okay, now this one feels long, drawn out, and if you guys are new here, I skip around, I move around. If you guys been here, understand that in seasons I change the way I channel messages. In seasons I change the way I give messages. If you're not liking it, and it's, you know, I'm open to suggestions, but it's a different change now. Okay, so so God will bless inside the city. God bless the country. God bless your children, the crops of your land, the young of your livestock, the cows of your herd, the lambs of your flocks. Now, I know a lot of us don't have farms like they had back in the day. Whatever you touch is going to be blessed. 9/11, there you go. It's a change. God's saying today, I want to give you all the blessings you deserve. I want to give you everything that you deserve. Okay, God blessing on your basket and your bread and bowl. God's blessing is your coming in. God's blessing is your going out. Okay, God will defeat your enemies who attacked you. They'll come at you on the road and run away on 7 roads. And remember, yesterday I had got the download about 7 days. So now we're on the 6th day, okay? God will order blessings on your barns and workplace. He'll bless you in the land that God, your God, is giving you. You are getting ready to be blessed at work. You are getting ready to get that raise that you wanted. You're getting ready to get that promotion you wanted. You may be getting ready to change jobs and careers, and you have no idea, because because what I'm realizing in this season is everything's faded right now. You might say, Sunshine Goddess, well, what's going to happen on that seventh day? Guess what? Sometimes, as being intuitive and working for God himself side by side, he says, you don't need to know either. You don't need to know either. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Even when it comes to my own personal life, or I'd be like, or doing readings, I'm like, I don't know, they're blocking me from seeing this or moving forward. So I'm telling you right now, if you were worried about your job, if you're like, you know what, I'm not sure, all that's taken care of. All I need you to do is stay in the energy of being grateful, having gratitude, and accepting these blessings. That's all I need you to do. Okay, God will form you as people holy to him, just as he promised, if you keep the commandments of God and live the way he has shown you. I told you guys, God is getting ready to send in your tribe, your real one. And listen, and that's the thing, like I always get, so I'm trying to figure out, even 4 years in, I'm still trying to figure out, but I think my downloads come in for me. You're saying what? I know. For me, my downloads come in like a week or two ahead of time of the actual message I'm going to have to give. So listen, I told you guys, if you're looking for a soul tribe family, okay, and you want to be connected with like-minded individuals because maybe you feel like people, places, and things around you, hold on, let me put this in, don't resonate with you. By clicking, I'm not clicking. I have a safe place. This is a safe place for everyone, okay? This is a safe place to express yourself spiritually, to have asked questions. This is a place where I created for myself because I was awakening and everyone around me didn't know what was going on. And I said, well, I can reach out to people that I don't see every day, or I don't know, that's going through some of the same things that I'm going through. And this is how God led me to YouTube. I didn't come on YouTube as a tarot reader. I came on YouTube as literally speaking about spiritual awakening, speaking about the goodness of God. Well, not so much I was just really learning God, but really speaking about the spiritual awakening. And here we are again. So that's why I was like, Spirit, for 5 days, I don't do a reading. I'm telling you guys, in 5 days, I didn't pick up one tarot card, one. And I said, is something changing? And it's changing because nothing ever stays the same. Anything that stays the same will never grow, right? So here I am. Now God says, pull your Bible verse out. I'm laying in bed. And when you go back, this is a message that I want you to give. And I have to obey that, and I have to listen to that. Okay, so all the people of the earth will see you living under the name of God and hold you in a respectful way. I'm telling you, supernatural miracles, supernatural increases. There's people that you don't know that are watching you, that are getting ready to give you an opportunity of a lifetime. Opportunity of a lifetime where you're going to say, I deserve this. This is for me. And don't question it. And that's another thing. Don't question God's blessings that's getting ready to come into your life, okay? So God will lavish you with good things, children for your womb, offspring from your animals, and the crop from your land. If you have been having problems having a child, and you know that, listen, I've done everything, I'm living in a good light, I take care of my family that I already have, because God's not going to bless you with something you don't take care of. Okay, so say you want a baby so bad, but you have family members that have young children and you opt out to help them. No, it's not going to happen. Say you want a baby so bad, but the guy you're dealing with is cheating on you, and you may not know. It's not going to happen. God's not going to put you in a situation where you're going to come. He's not the author of chaos or confusion. So the moment you want him to bless, he'll bless a mess. But the moment you want him to bless something, you're creating a mess, he's going to back up. Look at my stomach's rumbling. Okay. And speaking of the womb, there's a child that would like to be born, but yeah, you know what? If you have generational karma and trauma and you're not trying to help alleviate that, or you're not trying to break those cycles, done. God's not bringing more children into the world and more toxic family dynamics. He's tired of the stress. He's tired of mothers struggling. He's tired of children having broken homes. He's tired of that. So if you're trying and trying and trying and it's just not working, it's something there that's holding you back. You have to take a look back and don't be selfish. Okay? I want a baby just cause what? Because what? Because children are hard. Okay, children cost a lot of money, and and you want a child just to say that, or and I'm not being judgmental, but what I'm saying is God's blessing the wombs of those women who've tried, done, will, and be, and followed his commands. That's what I'm saying. So don't be surprised if you were trying, and you gave up. And it's so crazy because I was talking about this to a lady at my job last night, and I said, you let me know if what you really want. She's like, I'm a little older. I said, you let me know what you want. I got the baby sprinkles. I got the baby sprinkles for you. If you have been trying, don't be surprised in the next month or so when you find out they're pregnant. And those babies, they belong to me. They belong to me. I like to spiritually keep up with them and spiritually track them, because everyone that I've ever called a baby for, I see them, I know them, I can FaceTime them, I see the baby, it brings tears to my eyes. I'm like, that's my baby. In spirit, that's my baby. That baby came from my collective, from Sunshine Guys Collective, from God to you, and I just was here to deliver that baby's on the way. Okay, so again, be mindful and about having children, and maybe if you can't have children, there's a baby being born to, if you say you were going to adopt, and there's a baby being created in spirit just for you. So don't give up. That's what I'm trying to say, is don't give up. Okay, so God will lavish you with good things, children from your womb, offspring from your animals, and crops from your land. The land that God promised your ancestors he would give to you, because you did the work. You did the work. So God said, remember that land, those 40 acres that was taken from you by your ancestors? It's yours now. So if you were trying to build a house or buy a house, or somebody may even, there's so many supernatural blessings happening. I get so excited. Oh my God, I'm drooling. We know I'm excited, but you have to be ready. And I don't think, you may say, you know what? Okay, well, it is what it is. Life's going to be what it's going to be. And I'm accepting this. Spirit's like, I'm glad. You know why? Because after you decided that you accepted this, I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to blow your mind and give you things and show you things that you didn't think were capable of getting, having, or receiving. Okay, God promised your answers. Okay, God will throw open the doors of his sky vaults and pour rain on your land and schedule and bless the work you take in hand. So if anybody does anything with their hands, say you're opening a business, you're doing arts and crafts, getting ready to be blessed. I feel like somebody is saying, I don't know if I want to do this business. I have arthritis. All of that stuff is going to subside. You're going to find the right remedies to be able to continue with your business. Okay. Let's see. And the rain down on me, fall on me, rain blessing. I'm telling you guys, you're covered, but your blessings are coming. Okay, you will. Okay, so God will open the doors of his sky vaults and pour rain on your land and schedule and bless the work you take in hand. You will lend to many nations, but you won't have to take out a loan. All that financial stress, all that financial burden is coming to an end. Okay, so it was a season where God was like, let me see how much work you're going to do for what you really want. You really want this? Let me see how you're going to work. And working you to the bone. How many of you feel like in the last season, you're like, whoa, I did a lot. And this is crazy. And I never thought, but you kept going and you didn't give up and you kept going and you listened to God and you said, God, this is hard, but I'm not going to give up. You're getting rewarded for that. All the financial struggles and stress that you went through, those doors are closing. Now God's opening the door for financial blessings and abundance. He's making the way. He's making the way because you understood the assignment. That's what they're saying. They're saying you understood the assignment. So we're going to bless you. Blessed are those who bless. You'll be so blessed that you'll be able to start blessing other people. And maybe you did that. You're like, well, God, I've been giving. I gave the change and I paid it forward and still nothing was happening, because God needed to know that you were doing it for him and not for you. There's a difference between working for God and doing something for you. And the moment that you said, you know what, I'm doing this for God. I'm doing this for my main man. I'm out here working for you. God, he said, oh, so you are obeying me and you are listening to me. Let me shower you with financial blessings. I keep getting that. Shout out to my soul sis Jess. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. She's like, Kat, these animals are following me. Okay, she's like, these animals are following me, and when I opened up the message, it was a bat. I text her, whoa, a bat, but I was working. Bats signify financial abundance. So the fact that some of you that I talk to on a daily basis, you're giving me the confirmations that I'm getting, and it's like, I can't deny it. I can't say that this isn't true, that these things aren't happening. Okay? God will make you the head, not the tail. Remember those people that thought that they were going to humble you and you worked for God, baby? No, you are humbling them because they're watching you. They're watching how you work. They're watching how you move. They're watching how abundant you are. They're watching how stable you are, because they see God moving through you. Look at this sunshine so blazing. It could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me. They see you. A lot of people in this season want to apologize. A lot of people in this season regret putting their foot on your neck and thinking you weren't going to come out. A lot of these people in this season regret saying bad things about you and thinking you wouldn't find out. A lot of people in this season regret the way that they treated you. A lot of people are really seeing that you truly move in the energy and the works of God, and they're regretting how they treated you. And don't forget about the karma they've gone through, went through, and still will go through because of the things they've done to you. You don't know when you're entertaining a child of God. That's why God says treat everyone the way and nice. You never know what someone's going through. You think that shit's cute, ghosting someone, and someone's over there fighting for their damn life. That's not cute. You think it's cute to ignore people while they're crashing out over abandonment issues. That's not cute. The way you treat people, God will return. He's promising that. He said, you go around treating people. You cannot go around treating good people bad. You will feel my wrath. And listen, don't care about their karma. Don't care about what's going to happen to them bad. Worry about you, because you'll mess it up. Don't care. Listen, I know people treat us bad and we want vindication, but leave that to God. And he's telling you right now, you will be the head, not the tail. I got it. So release the feelings of regret. Release the feelings of remorse. Let me handle it. I need you to be in light. I need you to be in your light. I need you to shine, because I have something for you to do for me. So I'll handle it. I promise I'll take care of it. Okay? And I don't want you worrying about who, what, when, where, why. It will be taken care of. Okay, so don't worry about your enemies. Don't worry about people that done you wrong. Don't worry about people that haven't been good to you. God spinning the block on those people is going to be way better than you trying to take vengeance. Is mine, said the Lord. Mind your business when God's getting ready to do that. It's not your issue. Listen, I know you feel hurt. I know you may feel betrayed. And I'm in a season in my life where I'm like, I cannot believe the betrayal, the hurt that goes on around me, and everyone fucking thinks I don't know. Okay, so I'm there with y'all. I know. And being intuitive, it makes it 10 times worse, but let God handle it. Please, I'm begging you, because I feel like some people take revenge in their own hands, and you're not going to be able to get into them or at them the way that God will. Okay, so just, I look at another stomach rumbling. I know that you may feel hurt. I know that you may feel upset. I know that you may feel like it's not fair, but listen, this pain that you have to go through from betrayal, from heartache, it's God's only using that to make you stronger. And fine, say slap, or fine, say, I can't believe this. I know it would make you angry. I know it would make you upset, but it's growing you. And we're going to call those growing pains. Okay, because I've been there too, y'all. I done that too, still going through some of those same things. But we're going to allow those growing pains, and we're going to let God deal with them. And we're going to say, you know what, thank you for the lessons, and don't regret it. Those people needed you more than you needed them. They needed that love that they took from you. That time you didn't waste, because now they know what it's like to have someone in their life unconditional. Now that person knows what it's like to have a true friend. Don't forget the assignment. Don't forget the assignment. It's not personal. It's an assignment, right? You go to school, you get an assignment, you don't do so well. You may be upset, but then you either can do it over again, or you move on from what you made a mistake. It's an assignment. It's not a personal attack on your life, especially when you're doing right. The chosen one's paths are more difficult, and that's just what we have to understand. It's not because we deserve it. It's not, you could be like, I've been so good to people in the last 5 or 6 years. What the heck is this? Your path is difficult because your assignment is different. That's all. Your path is more difficult, and we are going to call those growing pains. Okay, stay true to you. Stay true to what you do and the life that you live. Okay, stay true. I want to apologize on behalf of all the low vibrational people, all the karmic people that ever came in your life and hurt you and didn't apologize. I'm going to take that on for them, and I'm going to give you the apology you never received. Okay, and it's coming from my heart, so at least you know you're getting it from a genuine place. But they won't ever apologize. They won't ever admit that they were wrong. They won't ever admit. So instead of focusing on all those things, focus on the fact that you're getting ready to be the head and they're going to be the tail. That's it. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Okay, so you will always be on top. You will always be the top dog and never the bottom dog. How they turn the top, what does Fabulous say? How they turn the top dog to the underdog. You always been the top dog. You always been that. God said you always been big boss in my kingdom. Don't let the peasants tell you otherwise. Why are you can't even hear the people in the back. Who are they to tell you who you are in my kingdom? You are the big dog. You see what I'm saying? Big dog status right there. Ooh, I love this Bible verse. When I read it the other night, I said, no. Really? I can't wait to deliver the message. Okay? You, as you obediently listen and diligently keep the commands of God, your God, that I am commanding you today, don't swerve an inch to the right or left for the words I command you today by going off following worships of other gods, other people, places, and things. Stay on your journey, stay on your path. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. See, he said, don't go left, don't go right. Keep going straight. He's ordaining you to keep walking straight. Don't deter. Okay, so, and then again, here are the things if you don't listen to God. But again, I'm not indulging in that part of the Bible verse, and we will, but not today. We're accepting our blessings. We're being open to receiving them. We're becoming the head and not the tail. We're answering the call. We're following the commandments. We're keeping our head up and our heart close to God. We're staying in integrity. It's not a lot to ask for and be ready to have blessings bestowed upon you. I feel like it's like a dump truck energy where it's like the dump truck's backing up to your front door. Okay, and everything that you been desiring, praying about is in there. And it's got to back up slow. If it goes fast, you might run into your house and you're going to see that gate. And remember, God said, I'm pouring blessings. I'm pouring them into your life. Pouring them. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates. I have some Isis Oracle here for you guys that I want to do. Spirit said 3. This morning he said do 3 Isis Oracles. And I think, and we'll do some Archangel messages and we're pretty much, we're done. And if you guys notice, today's my day off. Okay, so Tuesdays, do I have time to do... We haven't did no yes or no in a while, but I'm outside the dentist waiting for my daughter. So if I come back on live, we'll do. This is a new day of your new life for now on. What's today? 9/4 for our collective. Sunshine Goddess birthday's in 4 days. Okay, 4 days. Wait, when I put that thing, was that 7 days? Holy shit! I didn't even realize. In 7 days from that message is Sunshine Goddess birthday. Wow. See. I'm locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Yes, if we locked in, ain't switch up. Make sure you guys show Sunshine Goddess some love for her birthday. You could send her coffee. You could send her tarot cards. You could send her anything you want anything you want. Okay, guys. So let's see what we got. Isis Oracle. We're picking 3. I can't believe Sunshine Goddess is going to be 4 years old. And last year, I did not know it was Sunshine Goddess' birthday. And you guys know my kids are intuitive. And my son woke up in the morning. He was like, Mom, it's Sunshine Goddess' birthday. And I was like, it is? And it was. And I was like, wow. My little son loves Sunshine Goddess. Loves Sunshine Goddess. Even though it's me, but he just is as a spirit. He loves Sunshine Goddess. It's something in spirit with my higher self and my youngest son. They've known each other, and I always felt like when I heard my son cry when he was born, it made me feel like I get emotional because I feel like in the past I have lost him, and his cries used to echo through my body like my baby, but he was there and I felt safe, and I said, I lost you and I got you back. And it makes me emotional because his cries would be like, it was almost like if he was echoing through my entire soul. And this is a child that I wasn't supposed to be able to have any more kids after. So it's like this little, and he brought the light into my life. He literally, I was very, very severely depressed before having my son. I had got out a really, really bad abusive 4 or 5 year toxic domestic violence bad, and I didn't even know my left from my right. I didn't know. I would look at myself in the mirror and I'd say, I don't even know who I am. I would feel like I was like black. And then after having my son, whose name I didn't know means one ascending down from heaven, his whole entire name, which I didn't know until after. Even his nickname means give me a kiss in French when he was little. But I know that he was sent to restore me. Okay, so in this season, it makes me real emotional because I know a lot has been taken from you. I know a lot of people have taken advantage of you. I know that, you know, your kindness was misused and abused, and you're like, I'm being who I'm called to be, and stay there. Okay? Because you being in that light, and I know people may use and abuse that light, but remember, we're responsible for what we entertain. But remember, if they had to treat someone bad who's treated them so good, hurt people, heal people. And we just have to remember that it's never a personal attack on you. All you're doing is following God's commandments. All you're doing is following God's obedience. Okay? And some people can't stand being around you because you're late till what? Okay? You know when people are aggravated, you know when people don't like you. It's an energy. It's not hard to tell. A lot of these people are regretting that you actually can pick that up from them. Okay? So stay true to you and who you are, and know that on this journey, what you're doing, you may not always know that being nice to someone in the grocery store that thought no one cared for them, you changed their perspective. You don't know that helping an elderly lady, or saying, you know, I hope you have an amazing day, who doesn't talk to anyone. You don't know what you're doing in this world. Your job is to continue being you and showing up as you are. Okay? And that's all you've got to do. Show up as yourself, true and authentic. Listen, and I just hear Spirit saying, somebody will feel it one day. And I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Maybe you're feeling emotional now, the other side. You're like, you're right, Sunshine Goddess. I put all this hard work in and I feel like it goes unnoticed. No, that's what I'm here to tell you today, that divine is saying, we see you. We're sending you in your blessings. You know, we're showing you, we see you. You're supported. You're not walking this journey alone. And your ancestors are like, we're proud of you. You've done things we couldn't do. Yes, you got the land back. Yes, you've got the crops and the livestock that was taken from us. You're doing that in this season, in this hour, for your ancestors. A lot of you have been chosen to heal these generational. You didn't ask for this. I know. I didn't ask for this. But you're doing it, and that's the most important part. Okay, so let's get our messages, our Lady Isis, because yeah, girl, I was about to drop a tear. I said, ooh, I was holding it together because I'm very emotional and passionate about this message. Okay, so first things first, divine names of power. And last night, Gwen, Gideon, come on, Spirit, David, Evelyn, Joshua, Joshua. Okay, one more, Spirit, one more. Okay, and I don't know. That's it. Because yesterday I was giving all these divine names. I'm like, Spirit, what the heck is this? Wait, I don't got no paper, nothing. And then they just went away. And I remember looking at something and saying, I haven't seen the name Gideon in so long. I went to school with someone in elementary school when I lived in Virginia in 3rd grade, and his name was Gideon. And I said, Spirit, why are you giving me these names? Here we go. Okay, so now Divine's giving me names to give you guys. So Cartouche, which I think we had got this card once before, but let's see what we got. Okay, let's see. Cartouche, divine powers and names. Okay, Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries. The sacred of emotions. The words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power, rather than be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, Okay, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will come into being more swiftly and obvious. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names of power. Tell me your divine name. You have a new name. Mine's is Sunshine Goddess. What is yours? And you don't have to put it down. Oh my God. A dragonfly right here, transformation. They could go anywhere in the world, but the dragonfly wants to be here. And if it would, it came straight for me, and then it deterred because I would have showed you guys your divine name. You are not who you used to be. So yes, my name is Catherine, as some of you may know, but my real name is Sunshine Goddess. Okay, Catherine is heals as she peels and becomes Sunshine Goddess, because the more I heal, the more I peel, the more I become more purity, authentic, and becoming Sunshine Goddess. So you are getting a new divine name. Be careful the words that you speak. Okay, because your words are powerful. Your words can transfer change. The power, life and death is in the power of tongue. That is what Spirit's saying. Again, with this, there's rules to this. There's rules to this, okay? And it's not just about reading a card. It's not about picking up energy. It's legit about living a lifestyle that you're obedient to the Most High. However that may look. So I don't care if you drink. I don't care if you smoke. I don't care if you have an addiction. I don't care what you do. Let's go. God says we'll work on that one at a time. I don't care what you do. I don't care. I'm not judging on what you do. I'm trying to get you over here with me. It doesn't matter what you do. I don't care what you do. It's not being judgmental, bias, because God will work on you little bit at a time, one thing at a time. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you do. We don't care about that. You're living your life. You're figuring it out. Maybe you had to go down that route because you didn't know how to take care of your pain. Whatever. However, just bring it with you. Just bring it with you. God says, I don't want to hear that they smoke or they drink. I don't care about that. Bring them over here. Do you guys think I didn't smoke and drink when I started my journey? Like, come on. You know, even though I went 6 months pure sober, I fall back in and out. I'm being 100% truthful, honest with you guys, but that God doesn't say I don't love you any less. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. All right. Eyes of Horus, awakening divine perception. Okay, so let's see. Eye of Horus. Anybody have the Eye of Horus tattoo on them? Okay, so I have the Eye of Horus tattoo on me. Soul family. Okay, so again, tattoos are significant. Now, I know certain things in the Bible talk about tattoos. This is our journey. We do what we want. I told you I use the Bible as a divination tool, as a guide. Okay, so if you have the Eye of Horus tattoo, this message may be resonating for you. Okay, let's see. Okay, Eye of Horus, acknowledging divine perception. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. Where's my dreamers? All my dreamers, please stand up. All my dreamers right now, listen, baby, it's your time to shine. Okay, so let me tell you right now, God's only speaking to the dreamers in this hour. If you're not a dreamer, don't worry about it. You're not missing on anything. Your time's coming too. But God's really speaking to the dreamers. And I want you to know these 3 things. If you can remember it, it's a message. If it's in black and white, it's a premonition. If it's in color, you need to do something about it. Okay, it's a full, if it's in color and you can remember and you can wake up and you can say, Sunshine Goddess, I did this, this, and this. If it's exciting and it's thrilling, it's adventure, be prepared for exciting, thrilling adventure to come into your life. Now, all my prophetess that dream too, it's your time to shine too. Okay, a lot of you are getting awakened with spiritual gifts that you're like, I don't know if you're allowed to be afraid. If you can handle it, you tell the divine, I can't handle this part of my journey right now. Can we revisit this? And I want to go to orientation for it. You're allowed to say, but God is, he needs you to, you don't got that much long to, you know what I'm saying? I remember talking to a bunch of my soul sisters who didn't want to see ghosts. Girl, I don't know how you do it. And they're doing just fine. They're doing just fine dealing with spiritual entities, people from the other side, helping with crossovers. They're doing just fine. You will do just fine. You will do just fine. Okay? You will do just fine. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. You don't need to be scared. Now, shout out to those that have not watched the movie Deliverance. Don't. Why do you want to educate yourself and I get it, and some people may say it may be in a true story, but I'm just telling you, if you haven't watched it, don't. If you did, you're spiritually protected, but don't. Things with the eyes cannot be unseen. That means you're infiltrating your mind. We know that the place where we live, they have their funny way of infiltrating the mind. We know in this country they have a funny way of doing things and getting in the mix of the chosen ones and so forth and so forth. I said this is a safe place. I'm not bringing that stuff here. Just be mindful of what you watch, hear, see, and say. All right. So the Oracle of Horus is a stamp of divine encouragement, approval, and protection. God's saying, I see you, let's go. Okay. If you have been wondering about your divine path or about your genuine gifts of healing and insight to share, or whether your inner perception is actually true, or whether you're spiritually protected, all is well, and this is confirmation for you. So step into the light. You're encouraged by your ancestors. You have a team of people behind you. It's okay to grow into your abilities. Take your time. God just saying the time is now. You've been called. You're here. Okay? You can expect your gifts to grow as a result, to see with even more detachment, accuracy, and clear knowing. You're going to get to a point where I don't care who I lose, as long as I don't lose myself and my connection with God. And I mean that in the most humblest, loving way, but there's nothing more important to me in this world than God. And if that means losing a relationship, a friendship, connection, if God's saying this isn't for you anymore, then I trust him. That he's not the author of confusion, because a moment that I don't listen to him is a moment where confusion and chaos breaks out. I'm like, ooh, I knew it. And being intuitive, and as spiritually in tune I am, when I don't listen, because I'm human too. Like I just, hate's a strong word, but when I don't listen to God and I know better, I'm like, man, it could have been way easier than this. So listen, we're kids of God. We're children of God. Our children don't listen, right? There are times where we just don't do what we're supposed to do, but God doesn't punish us for that. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect, because I'm very far from it. I'm working in the spirit of I'm working in the Holy Spirit, and I'm doing as God asked, but sometimes I want to do it my way, right? So it's okay. You're not being judged for that. All right, so you have also guidance here that your inner sight is expanding, yet again taking a turn on a higher twist of spiritual perception. These are gifts of clairvoyance, okay, being able to hear, pure knowing. You just know how you know. It doesn't matter how you know, you just know, okay? And if you know what you know, how you know, and don't try to dig deeper, you just know. You just have an inner knowing, and that's that. Boom. Done. Case closed. That's it. You know. Who cares? Don't ask me how. I don't know either. I don't know either how I know. I just know. So that's not your fight. Okay, that's not your fight. Don't cast pearls among swine. Don't go around trying to get people to believe you and figure out. No. You know what you know because you know. God's ordained you to know what you know. That's your journey. They don't want to believe it. So what? Who cares? Keep on the journey. Keep on keeping. Okay? Because for so long you're trying to convince people, and you don't need to. Your energy, introduce yourself as you walk through the door. You don't need to. And I realized that for so long, because if you stay in places where people don't believe in you, you're going to stop believing yourself. So you got to be 100, have Godfidence in yourself that you are who you say you are. You're going to walk like it. You're going to talk like it. You're going to act like it. Okay? And when you become spiritual and when you accept the calling of your life, you look like it. Nobody recognized Joseph when God was done with him. People I haven't seen, they're like, something's different. Nothing's different. I'm the same. Nothing's changed. I didn't lose no weight. I didn't gain no weight. Everything's the same. But it's the light inside of me. It shines bright, right? You see it, right? So again, be in that energy and be accepting of that. Your eyes will transform when you become more spiritual. You may feel this part, you may be a little bit thinner. Your sleeping pattern changes. Your diet changes. You don't want out to eat food as much as you used to. You want foods that make you feel alive. Less steak and more lettuce. Okay? Less heavy foods and more fresh fruits and vegetables. You change your whole life. You don't just change in spirit, you literally change. And I don't know how are you having so much trouble backing in a parking spot? Like, I'm not being judgmental, but lady, swoop in. Again, taking your time. Okay, 44 is a significant number. Okay, so divination and divine communion, and they all flow in truth from the fountain of your heart. Truth. Acknowledge your truth, and the truth will set you free. Fasting. Okay, don't tell anyone when you're fasting. If you say, God, I'm gonna fast for 10 minutes. Okay, so that's what you gave your body and your nutrients to God. You gave it to God for 5 minutes. Okay, fast. I need you to start fasting. Pick a day, a time of the hour of the week, and fast, and just give that time to God. Okay, so you can expect these gifts to grow as a result to see with even more detachment. So you're going to start being more detached. And I've noticed that about myself, that I'd be like, I don't really care. And I don't. But I do at the same time, but I just really don't. Like, if I can't change it, it's not helping me. Why would I spend my time caring? Before, I used to be worried more, like, oh my God, what? You're moving out of that. You're not going to be that no more. I'd be like, well, I'd be so chill and laid back. I said to my friend the other day, I said, I'm so chill. Because what am I going to do? There's nothing I can do. God ordains everything, every movement, person, place around me. I'm not about to worry about it. I want to live the rest half of my life in a good life. I had a hard life. I had a really hard life. I don't want to live that hard life no more. I don't want to struggle no more. I don't want to stress no more. So all that is behind me, and I'm always looking forward to a better life. Okay? And I'm not a victim. I have victory. I'm not a victim. I have victory. I've overcome things sent to literally kill me and destroy me. You may have too. Supernatural tragedies. A crazy motorcycle accident. I got hit at 91 miles an hour and didn't break one bone. Alchemist. Turn pain into power. Okay, so tragedy. If you've been through a lot of hard tragedy on your spiritual awakening, you're where you need to be. Tragic events, losing people tragically. I was dating a guy. He woke up in the morning and he said, what would you do if I died? He was dead. By the end of the day, dead, done, killed. It's over. Okay, yeah, maybe he was around for 3 days, but he was done. And he asked me that, and I lived with that for years. Afraid to hear what people have to say. I prophesied my own miscarriage. Are you serious? And here I am still standing 10 feet tall, 10 feet, 10 toes down, faithful in God. Faithful. Knowing that any minute, any day, anything tragic could happen, and I still have to be faithful to God. And that's what I'm saying. Okay, so this one, sure. Okay, so let's see. It is important that you trust your inner sight and things that come from your heart. It will ensure that your sight is accurate and helpful. Inner sight will never judge or harm another. You're going to notice that you just don't care about how people dress, what they wear, what they like. You don't care. You're less judgmental because what is it going to do for you? If you want to wear that purple shirt and orange pants, girl, actually, it looks kind of good on you. I don't think I could rock it, but you got it. Judge, less judgment. Judge, not lest ye be judged. I go on Facebook and I see, I interact with people that are really religious. And they tell me that I'm less of a spiritual person because I have tarot cards. And I say, well, God knew it to use to get me to come to him. Now how you like me now? And you're judging me. You're judging me. Judge, not lest ye be judged. For the measure you judge, you will be judged. Oh. And then I throw that back at them and they have nothing to say. Exactly. God may forbid this, and the third. But who are we to question what he uses to get you to come to him? He can use tragedy to get you to come to him. So the fact that, that this one particular person, and then a few days later, he posts pictures in the club. Oh, so you're judging me for tarot cards, but you love God so much, you're still in the club. Let's do not judge. Do not judge. You're no better than the next person. You just have gifts. Okay. And your gifts are going to help the next person. And maybe the judgy person that you are judging, or they're judging you, there's a lesson there for both of you. Okay, so all right, so this one, sure, your insight is accurate and helpful. Inner sight will never judge or harm another, but it will certainly help you discern the underlying truth of situations and relationships so that you can make wise decisions. Okay, the oracle confirms you have spiritual gifts of healing and perception that can serve your own life path and others when you use them from love. Okay, Horus will protect you and move forward on your path, and this opportunity will come at a perfect time. The divine sun will shine on you. The divine sun will shine on you gifting you with your time in the sun, so have faithful beloved. The sun. What did I tell you guys? Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Faith. Divine is looking out for you and will guide you and protect you through your initiation. Your inner voice will tell you everything you need to know in a timely manner. Divine timing is at play in your life. So nothing, you can't rush God. God's not going to rush you, but let's go. Divine timing. And I'm also picking up the name Stephen as well. Okay. So Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Cyrus, last but not least. And my phone, look at, I opened up right to it. My phone's gonna die soon, guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, Cyrus is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment. Guys, hold on, I gotta wipe my nose. My nose is running like crazy and I don't have no tissue in here. The Lady of the Stars is an empowerment of all other oracles in the deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Siren energy takes place on the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. Okay, it is wise, ancient, and extremely high vibrational. Some of you are walking around with divine ancient knowledge that nobody would ever know but you. Know that nobody is you and that is your superpower. Okay, so I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Happy Wednesday 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. And I love this awakening messages. I love this awakening message. I love it. If you guys are here to stay, thank you for being here. If you're new here, it gets better. It gets greater later. We're transitioning. God said, I am the author of this. And I was myself, I was trying to feel like, Spirit, what's happening? What's going on? But he said, you know what? I'm rebranding you. I need you to do this over. I need you to do that over. And I'm going to start with, how obedient are you going to be to me when I tell you, you better not go on YouTube for 5 days? I'm like, you know, I get paid for this. I'm like, so you know, I get paid for this, you know. I'm sure people are wondering where I am. Should I make a post that I'm okay? Like until I was able to rest and not posting and being on YouTube, I didn't get the divine okay to go ahead. And I had to rest in that and stop being so critical of myself and trying to be all day trying to post. And God's like, I didn't create for you to be in this energy for delivering my messages, so now you're not doing nothing. And I literally got very minimal downloads of my whole journey, and I'm like, is something happening? Am I not being this anymore? And I was kind of spending more time around you know, people outside that it was different. And I'm like, did I get fired? You're like, what's happening? And no, God said, I just need to work on you, work through you and work on you. That's it. Like, can you chill? And I was like, oh, okay. Excuse me. And they be like that. The divine be like that. You will develop a personal relationship with your spirit team, with God, with the divine, with the Most High, with Source. You will develop that. Sometimes they're pushy and be like, dag. Sometimes they're kind of like, they have regular personalities just like us, and you'll feel it, okay? Anyone who does not love does not know God, for God is love. Okay, 55 in the chat. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew, baby. Energy's energy. If it resonates, thank you for being here. Like, subscribing, and share, and email me for readings, writings, rituals. All right, so we have our new moon just passed. I don't really have any, there's no rituals. Mondays are open road. Tuesdays are love days, where we do $22.22 readings. Wednesdays 10/10 Money Manifestation Day. Thursdays Throwback Thursday. Friday Faithful Friday. So you know, I'm just my divine syllabus. I said, Spirit, last night I was like laying down, like, Spirit, you want me to write a syllabus? Like, they're very pushy, but I guess teaching is my job. So I love you guys, Sunshine crew. More messages for you guys later, but I love to be able to give this message for you guys, and I love you, and I thank you for your everlasting support. It's been a long journey for me. It's been a very grateful, blessed 4 years, and I'm happy to be able to. God told me, forget the likes and deliver the message. That's one of the first things he said to me. Strangers are going to be your best supporters. I need you to reach people that you don't talk to every day. There's people that you can reach that only you can get through. Okay, so again, and I meant to say this earlier, when you speak to someone of your higher self and they say they get chills, your higher self has stepped into authority. God does not gift everyone with certain skills and ability to work for him. Okay, so again, the energy of false prophets are being dismantled in the kingdom of God at this moment. So we're changing, we're rebranding, we're becoming different, we're growing, we're becoming better people, individual human beings, living spiritual experience that we're literally, turning to the goddesses that we are in his image, likewise in his image. And I always get so stuffy when I channel. So I love you guys, Sunrise Crew. I believe in you. I believe in you with my whole heart. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Again, I don't know how much more I can. I am so grateful for your support, because I wouldn't be here without you guys. And thank you for being with me during my transition. In our collective, things are changing, and I'm going with the change, and it's hard for me too, but I know that God doesn't make mistakes and what he does and where he ordains me and my messages and stuff. So I love you guys, Sunrise Crew. Energy's energy for resonating. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me. I love you guys. Keep your head up and your heart close, God. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on our midday mix or next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.